Hey, what is going on everyone? Welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and in today's video we're going to be taking yet another look at the sudden death challenge. So before we get things started off today, I would just like to say thanks to each and every one of you who came out to support me in my last few uploads and stuff. Things are looking pretty good. I saw like 15 and 13 likes and stuff on the last two videos, so I would like to think that we're doing pretty good for ourselves here. So how did you all think the P.E.K.K.A guide came out? Well, the P.E.K.K.A control deck guide. Did you all like it? Did you all try the deck and stuff? Do let me know down in the comments below. I'm eager to hear what you all have to say. But anyways, as we carry on with today's video, I would like to make mention that there will be one more part of this challenge that I would have to cover still, and I'm pretty sure by the time you're done watching this video here, you will understand exactly why I'm just gonna be saying that there. So anyways, let's get back to the fight at hand here. We are fighting the greatest right now, and the greatest is using a goblin barrel mirror deck right now. It's kind of like spellbait, but a little bit differently. In place of the princess, he has the ice wizard there, and in place of the knight, he's also using the baby dragon. But nonetheless, his deck is pretty annoying right now, and I have to improvise defenses here with the Ewiz and log and stuff. Beautiful fireball there by him there. He gets the Ewiz down to just critical health, so I'd say that was a good play there. But now that I know his exact deck, we're just gonna keep pushing with our P.E.K.K.A and stuff there. He's gonna just spam us right now with the goblin barrel. He's gonna use the baby dragon to tank for it all there, but I'm gonna clean everything up there with the help of the minions and the P.E.K.K.A there. We have our log in rotation this time for the goblin gang there. He uses a skeleton army now. Now this is my chance to go at him really hard there, because I have my minions cleaning up the skeleton army there. He fireballs nothing basically except the tower there, so now it is time to go. We are dropping the miner there and the poison now. I kind of missed the poison guess there, thinking that he dropped the goblin gang for the P.E.K.K.A there, but the P.E.K.K.A does make it up to the tower there, and by the time he drops that skeleton army, it is just too little too late. So that is going to be good game, well played, and better luck next time. So sorry the greatest, but this time you just couldn't do it. So our next match here now, we are fighting yet again another person from the Vietnam Dragons, and he is running spellbait. Yay. Oh my goodness guys, what did I say in my last video? Originality, right? I'm just freaking tired of all of these people just using spellbait in most of these challenges. Just use something differently, for crying out loud. About at least maybe 60% of matches that I remember playing in these challenges are almost always spellbait. It's just so freaking annoying. I know it works and that's why people use it, but geez man, try something different once in a while. Maybe something else might work too. I mean, I try something every now and then, and they sometimes work out, like this deck happened too, but geez, ease off on the spellbait guys, please. Every balance change I hear, spellbait is back and better than ever, baby. That is literally what I hear almost every balance change and stuff. Like seriously people, spellbait, I don't even recall hearing it go anywhere. Like it's always present, and I just never seem to hear the end of it. So if you guys know anything different here about this, or you just know for a fact that it really did diminish in usage rate and stuff, do let me know with a comment there, because to me, I really don't see it being out of the meta, or it's just always around this. So if you guys prove to me that it is not the case, just let me know. Anyways, our friend is gonna keep sending us these nasty goblin barrels, doing a very good job at outcycling our log there and taking advantage of the times that I wasted. Because I mean, I really, that first time I dropped the log, I really just forgot how spellbait worked, and that I just forgot about the deck. And basically I didn't read the deck out properly in time, or I didn't assess the situation to just remember to keep the log in hand. So that's basically how that happened there. But now we're going to try our best to keep remembering to keep that log in hand, and I think one of those times there I did guess wrong on the goblin barrel placements, so he did duke us with a deep barrel there, and now that I know this, I have to play extremely careful. So sometimes I might just drop the log a little bit late there. He rockets down our bandit there, good play for him there. So we're gonna get ready with the mine and poison, I think. No, I guess not, but now look at this folks. He's gonna send us a deep barrel once again here, and I'm gonna just have to hold back on my log, and at the same time he's gonna drop his princess there in just a second at the bridge to get some chip damage now that the log is out of the way. But look at this, folks. We have our P.E.K.K.A up in cycle there, and this is where things are going to get a little bit hairy here. He cycles a log there, and he's going to rocket, but he miscalculated this, folks. He miscalculated this. He tried to do a rocket barrel, but failed the timing there because he didn't have the elixir in time. Now look at this. We're going to poison there and try to escort our P.E.K.K.A there to the tower there, just as he throws a log to finish us off, but it is just cast too little too late. So that's all she wrote, folks, and he basically threw away the game there just because he decided to rush a little bit too much, and he could have just stalled. If he had just stalled, he probably would have won the game. But anyways, let's move on to this next fight here, and we are fighting Justin 007, and Justin, he's playing a really nasty deck right now with the Lumberjack, Freeze, Clone, Tornado, and Executioner. It's just a weird deck. I mean, I did comment about originality, but I didn't mean bring decks that just whack. I don't know what the heck this guy was thinking, but I think he was at least Challenger 2, so that must mean he must have had some kind of a game plan, or at least I'd hope so. Maybe this was his 2v2 troll deck or something like that. The world may never know. Anyways, back to the fight at hand here. We get him to waste his Tornado there, we poison his Executioner there, and I think I saw some clones just die in the poison spell there, so that was kind of like a waste of him there. And our P.E.K.K.A is going to get to the tower there, but she kind of just kills everything else instead, so the Ewis saves him a lot of trouble there. He's dropping us the Angrier mode there, so we're going to set back up another Tombstone and make sure that Ewis doesn't get a shot, although it was not going to get a shot in the first place, but we're going to send a Miner there now, and take a look at this. He Tornadoes it to the King Tower. Good play for him there. I give him a well played. Now there's a very particular reason why I just said that, and that was because I kind of baited his Tornado out. I mean, I didn't do it intentionally at the time, but after I saw him do this, I thought to myself, this was probably the best thing I could do. And look at this again, we logged just as he cast the clone spell there, killing all of the clones before they even spawned there. So good play on our part there. And now this time, unlike what I said in the guide before, I used the Miner on top of the Executioner. I was supposed to place it a little bit back, but I think his Tornado placement was also going to cover behind the Executioner there. So good job on that Tornado there, and we're going to get ready to defend once again. So you can see here, he hasn't even really scratched our tower there, so things are not looking good for him. He's going to get ready to clone again once again, but I have my Ewis in rotation there, so he saves us a lot of trouble. If I had dropped the Ewis on the Lumberjack and stuff, that would have not it just would not have worked out as good there. So I had to make sure the Bandit would have dashed to the Lumberjack before any of that could work out properly. Now his Lumberjack is going to be tearing up our P.E.K.K.A there, but the P.E.K.K.A goes straight to work, and she tears everything down. He's cloning once again now, but my Bandit is going to make quick work of those clones there, and that last E as well. He's just taking forever to die, but we have a Bandit coming up at his tower there. We're going to send a Miner in the back there and poison, try to take everything down. He Tornadoes the Miner to the back, but he forgets he's sitting in poison. Guys, once you're sitting in poison, you know you're screwed. It's just a matter of time, so it's either you take a tower or you just sit there and accept your defeat. So the choice is yours, and it is up to you to make the right one. So anyways, we're moving on to our next fight here, and we are fighting a sort of a hog control deck with bait, I guess. Being honest here, folks, I am not completely sure how I should label this deck, but overall it is a hog deck nonetheless, and he is using the Furnace. Now the Furnace is a great card, guys. The Furnace can act as a lane control card because basically the fire spirits that spawn out from it, once they are appropriately leveled, they can make it to the tower every single time, and in doing so they will do a lot of damage. Trust me, folks, it is a lot of trickle damage over time for 4 elixir, and it is basically more than a fireball if you think about it when the damage adds up. So Furnace is a good control card as well, but not so great for defense every single time unless you know how to use it. It can soak up a hog's worth of damage basically, and it can basically keep a hog in the middle of the arena for enough time for your towers to help kill it. So that's something you can consider doing if you use the Furnace, but nonetheless, we're going to get back to the match here. And our opponent here is just bombarding us with the hogs right now, but the Ewis and the skeletons that spawn from the tombstone there, they are able to clean up shop there, keeping him in check. So I'm going to send my Miner there, and we are ready with the poison there for that skeleton army because we all knew it was coming, and the poison is being the death of this guy right now. He's probably just tilting so much in his mind, but nonetheless he's going to keep rushing us with these hogs. But every single time he drops a hog, I have a tombstone to answer that for a easier elixir trade there. And now look at this, the opponent here, he is just continually just logging us down right now. He doesn't know how to get any damage done right now, so I'm gonna just let that skeleton army there kind of go there, and we're gonna get ready to defend once again with the bandit and keep our log in rotation for that goblin barrel. I could have used it on the skeleton army before, but I decided not to, because if I used the log before, I would get screwed over really hard, kind of like when you play against a spellbait deck. Now miner for the win once again. And guys, I'm pretty sure by now you would have noticed I have not picked up the P.E.K.K.A even once in this match, and like I said in the guide video, the P.E.K.K.A is not needed every single match. In matches like this where you need a quick cycle and stuff, you can keep using your cheap cards, and this is a perfect example because we've practically taken almost no damage, and this guy is just frustrated right now. At this point in time, he can't do anything right now. We're just miner cycling him down. We just got to keep the miner in the same position basically. I throw a predictive log this time and poison at the same time as well, so our bandit dashes to the tower there and brings us the win. So that is going to be good game, well played, and better luck next time, my friends. So moving on to the next match now, we are going to be ready for another interesting deck. P.E.K.K.A Mega Knight deck. It's pretty whack as well. And our opponent, Visionary here, he is going to be showing us some interesting stuff here right now. He's going to drop bats there to defend against the miner. He guesses it wrong, so it doesn't work out for him in his favor now, but he rushes us with a Mega Knight at the bridge. Dude, I just spent 3 elixir. You spent like, what, 9? Because that's 7 for the Mega Knight there, and then 2 for the bats there. That's not a good trade overall. I would not understand why this guy would do this. Like, seriously, why would you do this? He drops us the thumbs there as he drops the P.E.K.K.A there, but I'm gonna send my miner in the back there, and look at this. While the P.E.K.K.A is busy stalling his P.E.K.K.A there, we're gonna keep chipping away at the tower there, and now we have got a big bad P.E.K.K.A coming down that left lane, so we throw a little bone there. We give her the tombstone to keep her occupied, and our opponent Visionary here, he drops the Mega Knight there, so that is going to basically negate my entire tombstone, so we're going to have to play a little smart defense. I burned that log, by the way, but the EOS coming in clutch there. He keeps our P.E.K.K.A alive, and now we're going to drop a bandit to lead the attack there. She's going to charge and get straight to that tower there while my miner is digging his way to China or something like that there. He goes in very deep, and we're going to poison that area there while the P.E.K.K.A walks up forward. The bats spawn and die in the poison, and the P.E.K.K.A just walks straight into that tower there, so the tower just crumbles. As our P.E.K.K.A just inched closer to that left tower there, she was able to just glare at that princess there, and she just died. So we're going to be playing our last match here for today's video, and we're going to be playing a Challenger 3 player named Sirtaxi, and he's got a aggressive hog and miner deck right now for us here, folks. The rest of his cards are going to be mainly for defense, like the tornado wizard, the skeleton army and cannon. All of that stuff is for just solid defense, and he's also got heavy spells in the form of the lightning and the fireball. So take a look at how he just defends overall. He's going to use the skeleton army there. I'm going to use my poison there to clip the wizard and the skeleton army as well as the tower there, but I did guess wrong on that the cannon placement there, so I really thought my bandit would have been able to get to the other side by that dash, but I was just entirely wrong. So I dropped my EOS in the same place as before, and he's gonna punish me now with a fireball there, and it does send my EOS on critical HP, and I rush for minor minions there again. He guesses right on the minor placement there, so I probably shouldn't have sent it in the same position. That time I really didn't think to just shift the positioning that time, because I knew he had skeleton army, so I wasn't sure how he'd defend it. So we're gonna get ready to defend with our P.E.K.K.A here now, and the P.E.K.K.A is gonna stomp his push right now, and he guesses wrong on that lightning there, hoping that I would have dropped the EOS again in the same place, I guess, but he guesses wrong. So we're gonna get ready to push here now, and I really shouldn't have burned that log there. I thought that he would have dropped the skeleton army sooner, but he was waiting for it, so I really didn't get that to work out. But EOS and bandit do make it out of the skeleton army alive, and the EOS gets a couple shots on the tower there, so it's all good in the hood. And once again, we're gonna get ready to stop his big push here right now, because this is gonna be coming down to the wire right now, folks. I used the tombstone there to just stall a little bit there, and we log back that wizard there. I think that was a good defensive sequence. And now look at this, folks. He lightnings us down, but he forgets about the minions just drifting by, and this is his downfall, folks. He used his ticket to win, and now he's gonna get really punished for it, folks. Because if he had just waited a few more moments there, he probably would have been able to walk away with the win if he had just placed that lightning correctly. He should have just dragged it all the way to the back there and just clipped the tower alone there, because if he had done this, he would have avoided hitting the minions, the P.E.K.K.A, and basically his attacks and stuff there would have succeeded in bringing down my tower there, but he slipped up a bit there and I was able to take advantage of his mistakes and make a beautiful comeback there. So folks, I hope that you all enjoyed what you saw here today for this video here, and I just like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by, making time just for little old me there. It just means the world to me, so thank you all so much for the support. We've recently hit around 700 subscribers, guys, so I'm feeling pretty good about this, guys. Thank you all so much for the support, and I would like to apologize for any technical difficulties in my last video. I was gonna take it down and re-upload it, but it would seem that a lot of you enjoyed the video there, so I felt kind of bad taking it down. But next time, if you all just early on the video there and you see something wrong with it, let me know ASAP in the comments down below. I'll try to take it down, re-upload it when possible, and we'll just let everyone else enjoy the video after that. So with that being said there, guys, I will try to upload another video during the course of this weekend if it is possible, and I'll try to include some of the funny moments that you might have seen in today's video and probably some others from the past, depending on how things go. But anyways, guys, as always, just remember, if you keep on digging, you'll eventually strike gold, but even then, keep on digging deeper. You'll eventually come across something even more worth your while. So once again, everyone, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.